Oh, hey y'all. Good morning. It's like 5:40 here. I've been up since 5, just getting packed up to leave. Um, Give you a quick kind of update so y'all know like what's going on in my head. Yeah, everything yesterday was absolutely wonderful. It was great. So definitely taking a lot of work away from this. Like there's a lot of work for the whole team. One of the surprises yesterday, we talked about rebranding mamas.whole30.com, and it's going to become something called Whole Mamas. And one of the big takeaways from that is that Happy Mom, Healthy Mama, Happy Baby, which is their current like pregnancy course, which is like how to get pregnant, is a is going to become a component of it. And there's going to be other stuff like postpartum mental health is going to become one, breastfeeding is going to become another one. So there's going to be other membership content that they're going to be creating. The original founder of Mamas with Melissa, Stephanie, was part time previously. She's coming on full time, or actually, she just came on full time this week. She's awesome. One of the conversations, so yesterday we spent a ton of time talking about it. I did not realize how involved this rebranding is going to be because it's going to involve actually membership work as well and other stuff. So, pretty big deal. And towards the end of the conversation, I was like, so priority. So Melissa says, can you do all of this all at once? Like all these different things. And I'm like, probably not, Melissa. Like, some of it we'll do in parallel. Like coaches is really close. Just needs really to get some copy in place and we can get that stuff live. So, but this is probably going to take some focus. And I was like, what? How would it be priority wise against the main website? And they kind of like went around the room and everybody agreed that Mamas is more important than getting the main website updated. Blew my mind, guys. So, that's going to be coming down the pipe soon. I would like to do as much in parallel as possible, but I don't want to push it. And I set an expectation that we would not be doing it in parallel. So that's up to us to figure out how we want to attack it. Because, like Charles, as an example, we've been working on the homepage for a while, and Max as well. More to Charles's end, we've been pushing on it and updating it incrementally. I know, Max, you haven't touched it in a little while, but it would be really nice if we could just get that thing done. So that would feel good to like get it pushed out and get it out of our heads. But in the same way, like I don't want to split focus. So it's something that we as a team will play by ear, figure it out, we'll discuss it. And Melissa's team is open to whatever. And I set an expectation that we wouldn't be doing it anyway. So the only thing that they do expect we're going to do in parallel is going to be getting coaches up to date. So that's what's going on there. Jules, Facebook ads are going to be part of everything. There's going to be a lot of additional work there. So, on your side, we talked about training before. Let's get a course. Let's get something picked out, and let's start working on that too. And that can be, I know that like school wise, like you got a bunch of stuff going on, but we can really prioritize the training coursework so that you can spend more time doing that in the time that you've got allocated to us right now, in your 30 hours a week. I think that that's really important because we want to get you to a point where you're super comfortable and your abilities are really growing there as well. As far as I go and like the business goes, my engagement with them, like the original contract I had with them, allows for a limited number of hours and a limited amount of my brain. Basically, what I talked to Melissa about is essentially doubling the amount of my time that I'll be able to allocate to Whole30. So, like, as an example, Max, like you've been into coaches a lot, and I haven't been involved quite as much. I'll be able to be involved more now because I just have the ability to like trim back some of my other client work and focus more on Whole30. So as we're building these things, you'll have more of my support. And it's kind of about all I have. Ah, my goodness. This is exactly what I was looking for. I dropped half a pill someplace and I just literally found it on the floor. Anyway, so random. Yeah, so I'm exhausted right now, but like really energized. And the biggest thing I have to do is in the next couple of days, I have pages and pages of notes, and I just have to go through them, make sense of it, create tasks for the things that are obvious. And I really need to spend some time deeply understanding mamas, getting super familiar with it. And, Charles and Max, I would encourage you guys to do the same thing. Spend a little time getting really familiar with it because we're going to be getting down and dirty with that thing. Charles, from a design perspective, I just want to let you know that so as you know, like they have a designer that has done all their logo work and all that stuff. And she's going to be doing that work for, it's called Whole Mamas Club. So once we have that stuff, the branding guidelines, then we'll be able to start building the design for this thing. So that's about all I got for right now. Ask your questions. Let me know what's up. I'm just super excited that this is the client that's really growing for us a lot. Gonna be a lot for us to juggle in the next few months, but we'll manage it. And they're understanding. They're great clients. Certainly my favorite, and my bet is that probably you guys, your favorite as well. So I'm just really happy that they're the ones that poke their head out in front of everyone else and are the ones that need the help growing. All right, that's all I got for right now. I'm sure you've got questions. Let's talk about it. Probably need to book a team call for next week. So, Charles, why don't you're the difficult one. So just try to figure out a good time that works best for you, and then the rest of us will make it work around it, I'm sure. All right, thanks, y'all. Talk to you soon.